Now I'll ask or will take few questions from our regular and irregular, like new students as well. Like, what are the apprehensions and questions they think when they think about learning a English language? Okay, and based on our capability, we will answer you. Anyone can ask these questions, and anyone can tell their needs as well. आप अपना English का ज़रूरत आप क्यों सीखना चाहते हो? You can like tell us, and the regular students, they can ask their apprehensions. For example, Mohammed Alhawar sir, one of our student, she asked me last week maybe, why, like how much it at which level grammar is in learning English grammar is very useful, or we should have at which level, at how much level. So I'm sure that I remembered. Iltija, you asked this question, right?
Yes, sir.
So I told you that I'll be having a special classes for question answer, like sir, Mohammed Alwar sir, I'm just letting them in their language, Urdu or Hindi, okay?
Okay.
किसी भी लैंग्वेज को सीखने के लिए आपके जहन में जो एप्रीहेंशंस ऑलरेडी हैं, ओके, you need to have the answer of those questions, okay, first, and you have to ask those questions from the people those who are expert in that, okay, so that you will learn well, and so that you will be assured, okay, this is the way. So first question is uh, Eltija, will you repeat that question or shall I repeat it?
I asked that, sir, you send a video in a group that I think a language scientist
Mm-hmm.
of that in this video there was he told that grammar is not important for English speaking. So I told no, sir, for us, because English is not our mother tongue, for us grammar is very important.
Okay. So I gave the answer as per my capability, and now Muhammad Alhawar sir, you can interrupt with us.
You know what? By the way, you are not wrong, and he is not wrong. The professor you ask is not wrong. He's right, and you are right also. By the way, grammar is not that important. Why? From my experience and most of the second language researchers' point of view, is grammar is needed only to a certain extent. If we focus much on a grammar, we will lose other skills. We cannot speak, we cannot maybe read well, we cannot comprehend well. So grammar can come by deepening in the language, by practicing, by interactions. It will come automatically. But focusing in the rules, where is should go, where are should go, this will make it difficult, and you will lose most of your time only with grammar. But here in India, people are strict. As far as I know, they are strict about the grammar and structure, because they focus on the structure more than the fluency. And this is, I think, it is a little bit wrong.
Mm-hmm.
So grammar is important, yes, to a certain extent, but always when for example, if I meet you, girl, for the first time, okay, or you have met me, I'm from Yemen, you don't know how is my English. And how will you judge that my English is good or not? How will you judge? By my writing, by my grammar?
No, sir, by your speaking.
Hmm. Nice
Sure,
answer.
100%. And always with social media now, we can see many of, I mean, millions of people are only speaking. They are just speaking, not writing. Writing comes at it is the last elevated things, the last skill to be mastered. And this comes with the times. If you want to be a researcher, a PhD, yes, you can master. Up to now, we are finding problems in writing. By the way, after a long time of researches and experience teaching and everything. So grammar is not the ultimate thing. No. If you could speak well, you can express yourself well. You can fix your grammar even by Grammarly if your grammar is so bad. And this is impossible. You are speaking very well. By the way, if you are a good reader, you will be a good writer. If you are a good listener, you will be a good
Speaker.
speaker. This is for sure. So focus on reading, you'll be a good writer, and focus on listening and interacting, you'll be a good and fluent communicator. I hope I have answered your question.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
And the answer that I gave to her is like I shared a video and I where I mentioned the quote from Stephen Krashen, that person that you can see on the screen. So before giving the answer, like last thing that Mohammed Alhawar just told us is like if you are a good listener, then you will be a good speaker. If you are a good reader, then you will be a good speaker. Okay. How is that possible? Because Stephen Krashen gave a concept of silent period, if I am right, Alhawar sir. Okay. So
Yes, yes.
साइलेंट पीरियड हर बंदे का हर इंसान का एक साइलेंट पीरियड होता है व्हेन दे लिसन. ओके, टुडे इन दिस क्लास you are listening English language education, English language with two of the people. One is foreigner and one is Indian, and you guys are from India. And one, I think one person, one of our friends, she is also from outside, okay, Sudan, foreign country. I'll talk to her at last. She's kind of like one of our ITP people, Muhammad Alawar sir,
Oh,
in the
really?
Ministry of Sudan. Yeah,
I
someone is
must have seen
presenting.
her.
Hamza Safi, why you are presenting this screen? Just stop it, okay? Hamza Safi, what these guys are? Just a second, okay?
No
Okay.
problem.
Someone is presenting, so I need to stop those people. I mean, because there's mistake. I know that वो कुछ लोगों का mistake हो जाता है. Okay, let me stop others screen, okay? Yeah. So now and nobody can present the screen apart from me. So like she is there. I'll talk to her later. So now comes to the question. Okay, हम उस सवाल के तरफ आते हैं जो पूछा गया था. Alhawar sir, from your side, my voice is echoing. So can you mute yourself for a while, and then when you will speak, you can like unmute yourself, if it's feasible for you. Yeah. So the answer that I gave to her, and this answer is not just for Iltija, not just for one student, it's applicable universally as per Stephen Krashen, his hypothesis. What he's saying, अगर आप language सीखना चाहते हो, what Mohammed Alhawar sir just said, तो मैं उसको थोड़ा formal way में इधर आपके सामने screen पे रखा. Okay. So what he's saying, language acquisition does not require extensive use of conscious grammatical rules and does not require tedious drill. Okay, it means language को अगर आप acquire करना चाह रहे हो, so आपको मतलब हमेशा rules को remember याद करने की जरूरत नहीं है. You know the rules, that is a different thing, but you don't have to like remember when you are using it. Okay, it will be like automatic something when you drive your scooty or car, you learn it how to drive. Okay. Second point, acquisition requires meaningful interaction in the target language, natural communication. Right now Muhammad Alhawar sir and me are doing a natural communication. Okay, and you are getting it, आप उसको समझ पा रहे हो. Is this natural communication? This is the point of learning. Okay, this is the point of learning that you are getting. Third point is that आप लैंग्वेज तब एक्वायर कर पाइएगा जब बोलने वाला सुनाने वाले को मीनिंगफुल मैसेज के अंदर बात पहुंचा रहा है. थर्ड पॉइंट इट सेइंग दैट, आई एम रीडिंग इट अगेन, in which speakers are concerned not with the form of their utterances. Right now, when I'm speaking to you or allowers are speaking to me or to you, we are not thinking about this rules. How shall I say the things? Okay, we are just saying the things, and that is the like point when speaker is just concerned not with concern with the utterances or the form, but with the message. So my point is to convey your message. That is the point of like understanding the language. And yeah, that is fourth point we'll take later, and fourth point is not applicable to this question. Next question we will take from anyone, like Mehvish, would you like to ask any question?
Uh, no.
Okay.
I'll ask in few minutes. Like, let me think.
You will phrase the question. Alhawar sir, Mehvish is the youngest person in our class. Okay, she is right now I think she is in 8th class. Am I right, Mehvish?
Yes.
Mashallah.
Yeah. Okay. So
Right.
also Faisal Nadeem, he asked me a question yesterday, and I gave the answer, but I think I should give him more from your knowledge, Alhawar sir. He asked me a question like when he make understanding of the character in teaching literature for A1 level students. So he's not able to think in that way, like how to present that. I know that it's like complex based on the literature thing, but also sometimes when he joined our class, he told me that I have studied many books and rules, but I'm not able to use it. Okay, so on that, Faisal Nadeem, you want to rephrase your question from your language, or shall I ask the answer of this question that I just rephrased in front of you?
You will say the question about what I just yesterday I told you.
Hmm.
You will say now. I am not able to say this question because so
So you can
there's a lot.
you can say me in Urdu or Hindi, then I'll repeat in language.
जैसे सर मैं ये बोलना चाह रहा हूँ कि स्टोरी तो पढ़ लेते हैं
Hmm.
हमको, मगर सामने उस करेक्टर को उस मतलब बुक में दिया हुआ है करेक्टर, जो भी
Hmm.
करेक्टर हमारा मौजूद है, मगर
Hmm.
इस एक करेक्टर को समझना है।
Hmm.
ठीक है, और उस करेक्टर को मुझे सामने वाले को बताना है कि ये करेक्टर इस बुक में ये ही करेक्टर है।
Okay.
इंग्लिश में तो ये लिखा रहता है कि ये लोग यहाँ से जुड़ गए हैं, वो वहां से जुड़ गया, तो बच्चे तो इसी में कंफ्यूज हो जाते हैं ये क्या हो रहा है नहीं हो रहा, तो ये लिटरेचर में ये प्रॉब्लम होती है।
Okay. So, Alhawar sir, Faisal Nadeem is asking a question about reading skills when he reads stories or character in stories. Okay, so he's not able to make the connection, like what that kind of character is doing in that particular story, because he thinks sometimes because in English or in any language, stories are mentioned like that. He went to that place and it was December evening, so something is in December. So how he can connect those things?
You mean connect what?
Yeah, he means he's not able to imagine the character while he's reading.
You know what? Anyway, I would ask him a question.
Yeah,
Can you comprehend? Can you understand the text? I mean, plain understanding, not deep understanding.
yeah. Faisal?
What do you say, sir? I don't understand, please.
Uh,
I'm not,
I
I
mean,
don't understand your accent, so
okay,
you will say.
Okay, okay.
okay. Now I give you a text. Okay, a text.
So now let me repeat the question. Muhammad Alhawar sir is asking you, when you read the text, do you understand the text at a surface level? It means आप उसको थोड़ा सा समझ पाते हो, not a deep level, but a few.
I understand the surface level. Understand the basic things in the story, basic character to understand. But I go into the deep. I start to read the topic and go into deep. So I confuse the topic. Where is the character is happening? Which character is coming on? I don't understand. I'm not imagine the character in the story.
Uh,
There is a
uh,
lots of the words, there is a lots of words in coming my mind, the Holly's stand, despaired, there are lots of words coming in my mind and don't understand. First it come I'm imagine, then there come words are coming and uh, stuck in the character, there is a confusion.
uh-huh. So, by the way, so you have a problem in understanding the deep meaning of the character. This is your difficulty. I don't know what is your level, what are you studying, but I think you should have extensive reading on literary criticism, so that you know how to analyze the characters. So, for example, if I didn't study literary criticism, I would not know how is this character. Is it a kind character? Is it evil character? It appears smiling character, but sometimes behind that smile there is an evil. This you should go to the criticism and read how to analyze the character, how to analyze the literary texts. There is a book, I think. Write it, how to analyze literary texts. you will understand well how to analyze them or how to analyze the characters in dramas or in fiction or any. This can give you a very good key how to understand the characters and the deep meaning of the profound meaning of the literary text you are reading. So this is advanced question, by the way. If you
Yeah.
reach this level, you are a great person, by the way.
The thing is, there are two major thing that I understood from his question yesterday and today. It's like first answer for his question is that I gave कि आप when he's reading, so he's not having uh, the frequency of the word that he is able to understand. The frequency of the word is very low. You know, student, it means like जब आप कोई पैराग्राफ पढ़ते हो तो आप उसमें से सिर्फ 30% समझ पाते हो या 40% समझ पाते हो. Like then you will understand 30 or 40% of the words of the text. So
Mm.
at that level, like you will be having the problem to understand the text it fully because it's connecting the way. So the second point that you ask, like you are not able to imagine the character or you are not able to like connect the things from the text because of the language. So when you will build the capacity of the words or the frequency, you will be more able to comprehend that thing. Okay. And another example that I give Alhawar sir to the students is like how to imagine. Okay. Since you know, like I can write poems, I wrote about you as well. So in that case, Imamuddin and Mahvish Fatma, I'll give you a chance after this answer. You know, you see behind me there is a scene. Okay. So whenever you, it's picture. Okay. But if you are writing this in your book, you have to go with this AC, this then roof, and then this like that. Okay. There is a direction in text. You can't just come here that place and that place at the same time. So you need to go through a pipeline. Okay. Pipeline, it means like you have to understood it. So these questions that these are the answers that I thought I can give you right now. So Imamuddin, you can ask your question right now. After that, Mavish will ask. इमामुद्दीन, you raise the hand. आपने हाथ उठाया ना इमामुद्दीन, आप सवाल करना चाह रहे हैं? You can ask. Unmute yourself if you are mute. Okay. So Mavish, you can go ahead.
Yes, sir. So just now, you both say that grammar is not much important than speaking skill. I'm not defending that. Still, I wanna know, uh, sir. Actually, what happens with me is that even after writing all the answers correctly in my answer sheets, my marks get deducted in the portion of grammar. So I wanna know, is there any kind of way by which we can improve our grammar? Like my marks always get deducted in the writing skills only. So I wanna know how can we improve our grammar section. Like the way I speak, I wanna write too, but I'm not able to write like that.
Okay, can I answer, Teacher Wasim?
Yeah, she's asking to you. Today is your day.
Okay. Now I got your problem now, I think. First of all, please be positive. You always say, I can. Don't say again, I'm not able to, because our psychology is more important than our readings or our study. So say always, I can. Yes, I have problems, but I can. But if you have the conviction that I cannot, you cannot, you will not. So always be say yes, I'm not able this time, but sure next time I can excel. Second, to improve your writing, at least every day, write a paragraph, maybe more than this, about anything has happened to you at school, or you have seen someone, a beggar in the street, asking for money. You can write about that and give it to your teacher. Your teacher might not be free for you to correct. Give it to teacher Wasim, give it to me, give it to your neighboring teacher. She will help you with that. But when she corrects the paper, your writing, you should be there so that she can give you feedback about why is this incorrect. This feedback after 1 year or 2 years will be a good writer. And believe me, up to now, I'm nearly 38. Still, I find mistakes in my writing. Don't worry, it is not that rocket science. Oh, my grammar is broken. I know teachers who taught me at the flu, still they have some flaws in grammar. So
Hmm.
grammar you will you look very young, mashallah. So I'm sure after 2 years, 3 years, you will be okay in grammar. It's not necessary to be a big like Shakespeare. Maybe you'll reach it in the future, especially if you are going to
Yeah,
scientific or
just a second.
technical side.
Just a second.
Uh,
Najla, I'll give you chance just after this answer, okay?
uh, so only I'll give you hints, inshallah, while we are doing our exercises. I'll give you some hints how to master your grammar, your writing practically. I'll give you exercises and you will see how much it is interesting and very easy. Don't worry.
Yeah. So one more thing is that like from writing that up to now Mavish has given to me is that like we have done a moral story, and I asked to write a summary of that. It's like sixth class story. So the story she has written or the summary she has written to us, she was not having the correct idea of different connotations of the words. For example,
Mm,
the person in the story was wise, so he
mm,
wisely did that. So Mahavish
mm.
wrote at that time that he cleverly or he was a very clever person instead of he was a very wise person. So I showed
Ah,
to her that if you are changing the form of the words, although this is from the same domain, it means clever and wise words like that. That comes in the same domain. It represents the ability of thinking. Okay, but they have different connotations. For example, if I'm saying like in the tone, Wasim has a blue jacket, okay? So it's normal. He has a blue jacket, okay? It's something else in tone, okay? He has a blue jacket. It's something, it means you are feeling jealous. So similarly in writing, if you are using the words, because in speaking you are using the tone, but in writing you are using the different types of connotations of the words. Connotations means you have different meanings. So on that level I got that she's her marks is getting deducted, maybe because she is not able to make her point in more smooth way that she could have done in the in like in those answers. But you, if you are learning with us, like inshallah you will learn well. So we hope that we have given your answer, Mavish.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much for answering me.
Welcome.
mm,
So, before calling Najla Aziz, she is one of our friends. She was an English language learner from Sudan. So, she came to IFLO from Sudan. She is working in Ministry of Sudan right now, and she was A1 beginner level learner there. She is an officer there. So she joined our class today to learn to something new because she's our friend, like with Mohammed Alhawar sir and sir. So Najla, you can unmute yourself and open your camera, and then you can ask the things that you want to ask. Welcome, Najla Aziz. Najla, are you able to listen us?
Yes,
Yeah,
hello,
yeah, yeah,
hello, how are
yeah.
you?
You are audible.
Uh, Thank you for giving me this chance.
Mm-hmm,
My name is Igla Abdelaziz. Uh, I'm Sudanese. I work in Ministry of Finance and Economic Planning.
mm-hmm,
Uh, so now I beginning to study English language.
mm-hmm,
So thank you for giving me this chance, Wasim.
mm-hmm,
Uh, okay. I think your topic about the grammar.
mm-hmm,
Yeah. About me, I know rule, but uh, I can't apply in my speaking. So just I yeah, I know role from secondary school, like past symbol, present symbol. But the problem, I can't practice it. So I think Mr. Muhammad said uh, we didn't need to learn grammar
Okay.
just by uh, uh-huh,
Yeah, like
just
this is,
here, just for what. Mhm.
yeah. So Najla, that you are asking the same the question that although people are having the knowledge,
Yeah,
although people are having the knowledge, they have something in their mind, but they are not able to use it somehow. This is the problem that people are facing.
yeah.
And
Now, if you make to me, maybe I full mark. Yeah, maybe I get full mark
okay,
testing grammar, but the problem I can't practice well. So,
understood. So
uh,
students,
what does I do?
I'm just translating this thing, Nazla, to these students in Urdu, okay, in Hindi. So नज़ला अजीज कह रही
Okay,
हैं कि अगर आप हमारा टेस्ट लेंगे शायद ग्रामर का, सो ऐसा हो सकता है कि उसमें हम जो है फुल मार्क्स लाएं। इल्तिजा, दिस इज लाइक फॉर यू टू आंसर दैट क्वेश्चन एज वेल। सो अगर आप हमको टेस्ट देंगे, नज़ला इज सेइंग सो, तो शी माइट लाइक गेट फुल मार्क्स इन ग्रामर टेस्ट, बट शी इज सेइंग लाइक इट्स नॉट फंक्शनिंग इन हर रियल लाइफ, यू नो functioning in that, like she's working in Ministry of Sudan. It's a government job there. So how much important for her? And she traveled to India as well for 3 months. She was there in Hyderabad in our batch. He came with officers there, she came with officers there, and she learned well at that time. So like this topic is revolving around to the presentation that I am just presenting in front of you, is that like you have to acquire language in more functional way. At that time you will be able to use your grammar, your every integrated learning that we are talking, Mohammed Alhawar sir and me. So, and one point is that this is the benefit of online technology, that different people from different parts of the world, we are able to connect at the same time. Mohammed Alhawar sir, right now he is in Kerala. Nazla Aziz, as a student, she is speaking from Sudan. And some of the students, Alhawar sir, they are from Hyderabad. And some of them, they are from Andhra Pradesh, Vijayawada. Some of them like from Patna. And I am from speaking from Aligarh. So it's different, it's like it's different from different part of the not just country, but we have Shaheen Khan, she's from Nepal. Okay. So there are some like different people from different countries in this class. It's happening just because of like online classes. And you know uh, okay, people are writing from where they are. You can write in the text box. Someone is saying from Maharashtra, someone is saying from West Bengal. Okay, anyone can write in the chat box. आप लोग कहाँ कहाँ से, हमको सबको पता चल जाएगा. Write in the chat box, सब लिखिएगा.
uh, also, Wasim,
Yeah.
also I have a question. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
How can I improve my speaking? So I am suffering from this problem. I can't speak well. So
Okay.
what I do to
Yeah,
improve
yeah.
it? And you give me advice to listen, who I listen in,
Yeah, yeah.
native speaker like that.
Nazla, we are just coming to your question in a second. We are just reading the text in the chat box that from where the people are. People are from like West Bengal, Maharashtra, and like Uttarakhand, Maharashtra, Andhra Pradesh, Bihar, Aligarh. I'm still right now in Aligarh. Bihar, Nepal, Andhra Pradesh, Uttar Pradesh. So we have like diversity as far as I understood. Okay. So I am from Darbhanga, Bihar, Faisal Nadeem is saying. So Najla is saying like how she can improve, or how she can like improve her speaking skills. That is the problem she is facing. And also each and every student in this class. हर स्टूडेंट का एक सवाल होगा, the same question everyone will have, how they can speak English, you know, and the whole world is asking the same question, not just you, how they can improve their speaking skills. So we need like a very solid answer in that case. Like if the world is asking such a such an important question, Alhawar sir, okay, so we need to give a solid answer as well. You can unmute yourself. You are mute. Yeah,
Sorry.
now sir.
By the way, Miss Najla speaks good English,
Mm-hmm.
and there are actually many ways in how to improve your fluency speaking in English or any other language.
Mm-hmm.
The most contemporary ways of learning how to speak very well without stops fluently, you can express yourself is by interactive sessions. It means interact with people. For example, in our case now, we are interacting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, uh, you can speak with anybody from India, from America, from German, with people who speak English, at least at least for 20 minutes a day, half an hour. This way you can improve your English. First, this is the second. The first one, as we have mentioned already, is listening. The more you listen to songs, to movies, especially Hollywood movies, British shows, series, all these will make you good speaker, fluent speaker. It will make you speak in a good English. By the way, even grammar, it will be taught in this way automatically. You won't feel that you are learning grammar, but when you listen much, you will produce correct English, like the way we learned our mother tongue. You know, in Arabic or in Hindi, Urdu, we first listened to our language, mother tongue. Automatically, we by-roted the grammar without intention that we didn't know that it is past simple or it is present simple. We learned it automatically. So we listen much and interact with people. And there are many other techniques to learn speaking. We will, inshallah, give them in our course.
Yeah, I'll make one point here to all the student is that like you know, whenever you will find the people on internet to when they are offering the English language learning course to the same thing, they sometimes, you know, Muhammad Alhawar sir, people from different domain, you know, different
Mm.
domain and different courses, they say like we'll teach English language education, like for example people from those who have done MBA or MCA, they are not
Mhm.
aware the language acquisition problem, okay, of the
Mm,
people.
mm,
So they decide something in their mind, okay, okay, we are launching an English language course and people will learn by interaction, okay. So
mm,
for example, you are saying for interaction, it must be like the interaction with a person like who is well aware in the coaching industry, I'm saying well aware with the acquisition problem, okay. Because whenever someone is speaking to you in front of you, you will be able to figure out why she or he is making a problem in his speaking, or where he or she is making a problem. So in that case, like this interaction that we are talking, first we are giving you the assurance that you will learn and we have the way to make that interaction, and also the meaningful task, okay, meaningful activities, like for example Muhammad Lawar sir just told you the game-ish thing, okay, game wala thing. It means like he will use some games or some activities that will engage you to learn English. If you will be like, if you would have done classes with him or with me in offline mode, then we could have given you something like a English picnic form activities, okay. Like you are going for a picnic and you are using words. It's possible in offline classes, not in online classes, okay. So in our case, like we know if you are speaking something, we know your apprehensions, we know your questions, we know the problems that you are facing as a language teacher, as a like a linguist, as a, like linguist learners, that both of us we are doing. And even Samad sir, he was taking such wonderful classes. Let me tell you, Alhawar sir, up to now, he's presented language structure in such a beautiful way that even the people, those who are at a basic level, they were able to understand it. If I'm not wrong, people can like say it. Iltija, Abid Ali, Irfan, like what is the like way, or like did you like the classes that Samad sir has given to you? You know, the way he presented to you, like he makes you think. मैं इतना सारा इंग्लिश बोल दिया, इसका मतलब ये नहीं कि you have to use those English as well. If you are comfortable in Hindi, you can say.
Yeah, yeah. Yes, yes.
Okay,
Yes,
okay.
Wasim bhai.
So, Iltija, your voice is cutting. So let me tell you, even though he's a teacher at a PhD level, I mean he's doing PhD, or Alhawar sir is doing PhD. I'm about to join it, but instead of talking so much literature, I mean the conceptual thing, we try to put the things in a more simpler way. And today we are taking the higher level questions as well, because we need to cater everyone. And some of the new students, those who are first time in our class, they might be thinking what is the type of the class and how is like. So before ending this class, I'm just giving an introduction to them, to those people. Okay, so students, we run this class from in a week 5 classes, they are there, like Monday to Friday. And these are paid classes. Okay, just for your information, if someone is like in future they wanted to join it. So, and fees is universal for all people. It's 500 rupees per month we charge from a student. Okay, so anyone who is like interested to join, so you can learn. Today was the Q&A session, like question and answer session, how like and how and like the way we should deal with the English language learning or acquisition. So that was just for their information, because they might leave after this 5 or 6 minutes. So we have 8 minutes more, like you can ask the questions to me or Alawar sir, and Alawar sir will present his thoughts as well if he wants to say something.
It's okay now. If they have questions, we'll answer them because the time
Yeah,
is
yeah,
about to be up. The
yeah, yeah.
time's up. Mm.
So Imamuddin, you have raised your hands. You want to ask something, or it's by mistake? Hmm? Okay. Uh, yeah. Okay. Najla, we have given your answer, right? Okay. So, this is an
What did you say, Wasim?
I'm saying we have given your answer, right?
Okay.
Okay. You, for further thing that you can discuss with us later point of time. So, this is right now, this is like the kind of foreign interaction with foreigner people. Some of the people, they will say, I'm not able to understand the accent used by Najla Aziz or Muhammad Alhawar or me, or like Samad sir, you know. But this is the diversity that you are learning, because when you are learning English language education, you need to deal with the world. Okay, and you will have different type of people. So like if you will go to Turkmenistan, they will be using different English. If you will go to South India, they will be using different English. They will say ta in more effort, like they will put more effort on ta or something like that. They will say think, not think. Okay, so you need to make yourself in more complex way to understand the different type of English. Also, like if you'll go to America, English will be different. If you'll go Britain, English will be different. So it means like there is no single variety. We have to understand the concept. Yes, Alhawar sir.
By the way, the matter of accents and dialect, I mean accents, uh, is really fearing for many students. By the way, if you are exposed to American English, that's better for you. You know why?
Mm-hmm.
Because after sometimes you can understand them.
Mm-hmm.
But if you only stick to Indian English, you will understand only Indian people.
Mm-hmm.
That's why some students say, "Oh, I don't understand you, teacher." You know why? Because you know only one variety, which is Indian. You are not exposed. You didn't listen much to British English or American English.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you understand only your people.
Mm-hmm.
And this I can understand, no problem. It's okay. But expose yourself through social media, at least to American serials, movie, to British ones, to Australian, to Indian English. One day I was taught by Malayali Indian teachers, professors, Ravi Shankar Nair, Kumari Nirmala. I
Hmm.
didn't understand them. But after listening to them very much, now I can understand every Indian.
Even I
Uh,
remember that at first time you said to me like I'm not able to understand Padmini Shankar's language, what she is telling
yes,
in the class. So
yes,
eventually, like even the teachers can feel this difference, you know.
yes, yes.
Yeah.
That's
I think
natural.
Shamsuddin wants to ask something. Something. Yeah.
Sir, when read any story regarding English language, we we are able to, I am able to understood very well. But when we try to speak in English language, then words is not coming automatically in our mind, in my
Uh,
mind,
uh,
and then we are try to translate in our tongue, our mother tongue, then we are repeat in English. This is the
uh,
reason that
okay, okay. You know what? You are speaking very good, even without switching code.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, no, you speak very good English,
Mm-hmm.
and it is natural that at the beginning stages of learning any language, you first remember in your language so that you can convey the message in other language, which is English in this case.
Mm-hmm.
So it is a matter of time. Believe me. Now you are speaking very good, good question, and good speaking way. Even if you prepared it, no problem. You can speak it. After
yes.
the treatment for this is is to listen too much and speak too much. Find any way to speak with me, with teacher Wasim, with teacher someone, with your friends. You make a challenge. I challenge you to not to speak English in 3 minutes. Only English. Don't speak.
Mm-hmm.
This is one game, and this will do. Speak in any topic. Then 5 minutes. There is something called 5 minutes speaking second language. Challenge your friends in your age. I challenge you to speak about this topic in 5 minutes. This will make you remember words well till you become professional. Don't worry. I'll teach you these, inshallah.
Thank you, sir.
Sure.
Thank you.
Before ending
Habib.
this class, let me tell you to make them like assure on which like they can see the stages there. So I'll convey this message, the stages of language learning in their language, Alawar sir, so that I can convey them in a more better way. Okay, like they will understand it. So
Okay.
स्टूडेंट आप सबका एक कंसर्न ये भी होगा, अलवर सर जस्ट म्यूट योरसेल्फ। आप सबका ये कंसर्न एक ये भी होगा कि हम डिफरेंट डिफरेंट स्टेजेस से गुजर रहे हैं इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज का। फॉर एग्जांपल आपका किसी का अच्छा है, किसी का कमज़ोर है, किसी का कोई थोड़ा-सा एडवांस है। सो मैं आपको ये बताना चाह रहा हूँ कि देयर आर स्टेजेस ऑफ लैंग्वेज लर्निंग, ओके? फॉर एग्जांपल एक छोटा बच्चा होता है तो वो बैबलिंग करता है 6 से 8 महीने के लिए। बाबा, पापा, मामा लाइक दैट, ओके? एंड आफ्टर दैट वो समझ जाता है पानी कहना, ओके, कुछ और चीज कहना समझ जाता है वन वर्ड स्टेजेस में। एंड देन इट कम्स टू वर्ड स्टेजेस, ओके, इन 18 और 24 मंथ्स एक्विजिशन के अंदर, व्हेन यू विल से पानी दे दो, गिव मी वाटर, ओके, लाइक दैट। देन थर्ड, उसके बाद फोर्थ स्टेज में टेलीग्राफिक स्टेज आ जाती है आपकी, व्हेन यू विल बी एबल टू यूज ए सेंटेंस, ओके, एक कंप्लीट सेंटेंस। फॉर एग्जांपल, Shamsuddin used a complete sentence, and the students whoever is like here, they used a complete sentence. And then it will come like later multi-word stages when you will like switch the words of English while using the sentence, you know. So you might be in a different stage। आप हो सकता है कि किसी एक स्टेज पे हो, तो उसका मतलब ये नहीं है कि आपको डिमोटिव हो जाना है। आप समझे? Motivation is the biggest factor to learn English or any language, okay? If you are motivated, then you can break any path, okay? This is applicable to every other thing. Motivation plus conscious like learning, I mean conscious learning, noticing the things what is happening when you are having interaction with the people, you are able to understand like what they are saying, how they are saying. So this, then your mind will tell you like how to learn English language education. So I just gave you this stages so that you will like see on which stage you like appeared here, and you will learn for sure it. So our old students or regular students, those who are with us today, we organize this class, and I'm talking to the new students as well, because हमारे पास even in a month we should have this type of class where we talk about where we take the question answer of the students, because we have to listen yourself. Okay. Also, like some students, those who are interested to learn and to join these things, so you can text me. Okay, you no, it's a paid class. Per month is 500 rupees. Okay, 500 rupees per month. Okay, and there will be three teachers. Me, I'll be reading skills, and we engaged Mohammed Alhawar sir to improve the communication skills of the students, those who are with us. And third one is Samad sir. So he will be like he was taking the classes, but he is only for 20 days. He is going somewhere. So he at the end of the December he will also join us. Where we'll give you vocabulary learning and grammar and this structure. So overall, you will be taking all the full knowledge of English language education domain. Okay, and I'm sure like students who are like learning with us, or those who will learn with us, they'll be like more knowledgeable in English language education as compared to their local institution if they will study with them. Am I right, Muhammad Alawar sir? Because we'll be sharing our experience with them, the whole life experience up to now that we have. I have invested 5 years of in 6 years in English language teaching or learning it. Alhawar sir, he has spent around 18 or 20 years. Okay, so
Hmm.
that is the thing.
Yeah, so please, if there are any suggestions or any feedback, send them in the groups assigned.
Yeah, yeah.